sciatica. So combining the two forms of sciatica with about 7 poses on this one. So with sciatica, we have 2 forms. One is true sciatica, and that is generally originates from the problems from the lumbar area, usually caused by disc problems. So that runs down from the lower back into the butt, down past the knee and branches after that, and causes a lot of pain for butt area, for oftentimes knees and ankles, cause a lot of severe pain in that lumbar area, and as well as that could cause drop foot as well. The other form of sciatica is performance syndrome. So that's usually localized in the butt area, and the symptoms of that then can be for pain in the butt and pain in the leg area. So the forms of pain are really sore, really painful. So the idea with the class that we have is to try and bring some relief to the clients that may come into the class that we have. So we're working over the 7 poses, and the first pose that we're going to work on is Chakravarasana. That's a pose that generally bring into as many classes as is possible, and the idea with this is that it's going to bring circulation and healing and strength to the spine, really important for spinal balance. And we're on sciatica, it's going to be really important because it's going to decompress the vertebral bodies, because when they get compressed they can cause nerve entrapment. So the idea with this first pose is to allow plenty of distance between the vertebral bodies, and as well and by the discs. So we begin, and I'm going to start on all fours, and we get the 2 knees and feet in line. Keep a good spread with the hands to even out the weight, and get a nice flat back for starters. So nice flat back, and we combine our breathing as we inhale, and as we exhale, as we begin to draw that chin up to our chest, engage the abs and take that rounding of the lower back as we lower the hips downwards towards the heels, lengthening the arms, allowing that head come towards that floor, lowering the elbows down. And as we come up, we'll inhale as we work up through the hands, taking an arch in our back. And with the next exhale, as we draw chin towards chest and rounding that lower back, lowering the hips down, landing back on the elbows, lowering the head down. Now if we don't have the hips come down towards the heels, that's okay. That's good. Arch coming up. Exhale again, chin towards chest. Take the round of that lower back area. Again, lower the hips down. Allow that head and neck hang long. Landing on the elbows. Inhale, arch up again. Come up through those hands. Now, if we want to get a bit more into that lower back, we can come halfway and come to here. And then we can come back upwards, inhale, come up again then. That's good. So we exhale again, chin to chest, round back, just come halfway. Inhale as we come back up along again then. That's good. Exhale, chin to chest, engage the abs, always really important, come halfway. Inhale, come up through those hands, and a nice flat back. As we begin to move into the second one, to a prone back bend, as we just bring the 2 legs back, bring the 2 arms either side, and just begin to come down onto that tummy area. So as we come onto the tummy, press down, back down into the toes, press those thighs towards the floor, and try and lengthen from the lower back to the crown of our head. Press that pelvic area towards the floor, that decompress the piriformis and really stretch and lengthen. And we'll bring 2 arms back, palms up, keep the neck nice and long, and with an inhale, lift neck, head and shoulders and lift the arms up and back. Exhale as we turn towards the side. With an inhale, neck, head and shoulders, raise the arms up, stretch back through those fingers. Exhale as we lower back down again then. Draw that breath in and raise up. Keep that chin tucked, neck nice and long as we exhale back down along. If we have extra strength, we can bring those two legs up and back as we raise the two arms up at the same time. With an inhale as we raise the arms up, as we stretch back through fingers and toes. Exhale, lowering back down. With an inhale, nice long neck as we lift neck, head and shoulders, arms and legs. Exhale down. Now if it's proving difficult, lifting those legs up, leave both feet on the floor, press down into those toes. Exhale down. So keep that lumbar pelvic area well pressed. Inhale up, and we hold on this one. So drawing the arms back, stretching back through those fingers and toes. Nice long neck. Don't tuck forward. Always keep the chin tucked nicely. That's good. And we lower back down. Excellent. Well done. And we can bring, so to counterpose that, we bring the two arms either side. And we raise up as we move back into child pose. As we bring the 2 feet together, we'll take the 2 knees wide. So we bring the 2 knees wide. For this, I prefer keeping the 2 knees wide. Bring the arms forward, and we can allow the hips to lie back. The idea with bringing the 2 knees wide, we get a better stretch in the lower back. It prevents a rounding of that lower back area as we work into stretching out, especially the QL and the erector muscles. So the QL is connected to the L1 to L4. If they get really tight, that really compresses the disc area, and that's a really important part of what we're doing with sciatica. Not allowing those discs to compress. Now if that's a bit difficult, just fold them across and rest your head on towards the forearm. And keep the hips pressed down and back. The other option we can go is just bring them either side. Allow that head towards the floor. So there are the options on that. Whichever of those that you're most comfortable with and feel you have a nice comfortable stretch. That's good. Very good. Now we just come upwards. We're going to go into a rolling bridge as we come on towards the side. And got my block here. So we'll have another option on this. We get the 2 feet parallel, that's really important. So I'm going to use the edge of the mat to keep them parallel. And going to lie flat on the floor. Another option we can use is to place the block between both of those thighs. The idea with placing the block between the thighs is to strengthen the abductors, which are an important part of our core. Also as well, it helps to keep even balance between the knees. It stops the knees rolling in. So we press down in towards the feet. Keep the knees over the ankles. Take the arms either side. And with an inhale, we hold. Exhale. Begin to lift the pelvic, the lumbar, and the tailbone upwards. With an inhale, we pause. And an exhale as we engage the ab area. Roll that spine down 1 vertebra at a time as we roll back down once more again then. That's good. Inhale once more. Exhale to engage the ab area, lifting the tailbone up. Lifting up as high or as low as you're comfortable with. Inhale to hold and exhale as we roll that spine down, lowering 1 vertebra at a time as we lower towards the floor again once more. That's good. Keep pushing down towards the feet with an inhale again once more and an exhale as we lift. Engaging the ab, lifting that tailbone up, lifting the pelvic area, lifting the lumbar up. Inhale to hold again and exhale, engage the abs as we lower back down once more, rolling that spine down 1 vertebra at a time as we lower back down. Keep a good press on the block as well. Inhale and exhale as we lift again once more. That's good. Coming up as high or as comfortable as you want. And an inhale. This time we're going to come down and hold halfway. Exhale down as we lower halfway, rolling the spine down. Inhale to pause. And exhale again, rolling that spine down, taking one vertebra at a time, slowly down towards the floor as we bring that tailbone down. Excellent. So we're strengthening and bringing circulation into the core, into the front and backs of the legs. Inhale and exhale as we lower halfway. Inhale to hold and exhale as we lower back down once more. That's good. We're doing good work. Inhale and exhale, engaging that core area as we lift the tailbone up, lift the pelvic area, lift the lumbar upwards. Inhale and exhale as we come halfway. And we hold and pause. Inhale and exhale, engaging the abs. And as we lower back down towards that floor. Okay, good. Well done. And as we come up along, just going to take that block away. Briefly forgot the next one. Reverse pigeon. So, reverse pigeon is a crucial stretch when it comes to sciatica. It's going to be really important because we're going to be working on the piriformis. And we'll have a few different options on this to try and provide a stretch that you're comfortable with. We can leave the left foot on the floor and take that right ankle across and keep that ankle in dorsiflexion. We want to keep that knee nicely protected. First option on this is hold as we are and take that hand and gently press in and out. And that's going to bring circulation into the hip area, into the piriformis. That's good. So we roll in and out. It's nice and gently. It's almost like a bounce in and bounce out. So to maybe progress that on, if you are comfortable, is take the two hands and draw them in at the back of your left leg. So we leave neck, head and shoulders on the ground. Exhale, draw that knee up, that left knee up towards you, engage the abs and hold a position as we press that tailbone down. Keep the neck nice and long, so try and avoid crunching up. Keep the neck nice and long. So we don't want to create tension in the upper body for trying to stretch the piriformis area. So we don't want to create tension in another part of the body. If this is difficult, we can also have the option of putting the bolster behind the left foot or a block behind the left foot, just to make it that little bit easier. So we don't want to create tension in the shoulders and neck. To increase that a little bit more is move that left hip about 3 inches towards the left, press down into the piriformis, and slowly begin to make 3 to 5 inch circles as we move around. That's good. Well done. Or we could make the figure of an 8 and then move the opposite way as we roll around the opposite way. That's good. Make 3 to 5 inch. Well done. Roll all the way around. Excellent. And as we slowly bring the foot towards the floor, and as we take that right foot on the floor and take that left foot, bring that across to the right ankle again, same as what we did last time. Keep it in dorsiflexion. Again, we want to protect the knee. And just to get a little bit of circulation going and try and bring a bit of healing, bring some strength in, we bounce in and just out like that, just gently in and out, nice and gently. Again, we keep that neck nice and long, so we're never coming forward, we're never putting any undue pressure on that neck area. That's good. And as we begin to progress on a little bit with the stretch, if we're able to, we'll inhale and then exhale, take that right foot up, engaging the abs, drawing that right foot, right knee towards your chest. Pressing that piriformis down, moving to the right about 3 inches, and then very slowly move around in 3 to 5 inch circles. Just move around. That's good. Or we can go on the figure of an 8 if you like, and then go the opposite way. Move around the opposite way. Slowly moving around. That's good. Nice small circles. Relax those shoulders. That's good. Well done. And then we just take the hands away and slowly move that right foot downwards, and we take that left foot across. So we got both feet nice and parallel again as we prepare for recliner cobbler's pose. So we're in a good position on this. So with this one, we're strengthening the pelvic area and we're strengthening all across that back area. As we bring the soles of the feet together, draw the 2 knees out wide, and with an inhale and with an exhale, as we engage the ab area, as we draw knees about halfway together, with an inhale and with an exhale, as we slowly draw those knees close together, and as we slowly draw the knees towards each other, soles of the feet come flat on the floor again then. As we slowly draw those knees back out once more, as we get 2 more repetitions on this. So keep the soles of the feet pressed together. That's good work. With an inhale and with an exhale, as we engage the abs and draw those knees about a third of the way. As we stop, and with an inhale, exhale as we move 2/3. Come in 2/3, keep the neck nice and long as we stop and we hold. And with an inhale and an exhale, as we bring both knees close together, and as they come close together, both soles of the feet come flat on the floor. That's good. As we draw back down again for our final one. That's good work. Well done. Keeping that pelvic area nicely pressed on the floor. Keeping the soles of the feet well pressed. With an inhale and an exhale, we come 1/4 of the way. Now if you feel the legs beginning to shake a little bit, that's okay. We're getting a lot of important strength in. And with an exhale as we come halfway. Good. Inhale, soften the abs, and exhale, engage the ab area as we come 3/4 way. That's good. And hold. And with an inhale and exhale, as we come all the way close together, as we come onto the soles of the feet. Both feet parallel. That's good. Neck nice and long. And that's it. So that's it, Justine. There, my